Hi there. Just want to make a little video again. I don't know if many of you have heard of grounding mats. Something that's good for our bodies to be grounded. Uh, it helps balance the electrons and neutrons and protons in our body, which helps reduce inflammation, which causes many problems with the human body. Anyways, it's called grounding or earthing your body, if you want to Google that, and then you can learn more about it. But they do sell mats. I decided to make one of my own. So this sheet here, I've been reusing it because I have to put foil tape on it every month or so because I toss and turn so much when I sleep that I have the foil ends up getting all ripped out and stuff. This is actually a sheet that you buy. I bought this sheet for like $14, and that's these shiny sheets that you see people put in their windshield so their vehicles don't get so hot. But this foil here, which I thought was foil, is not conductive. It's actually just a plastic that's reflective. So I thought it was going to be good to just wire in and use that, but I have to use aluminum foil tape that they use on ducting and stuff. And what you do is you grab an old extension cord, or you can go buy one. I have this extension cord here. It's long enough to reach my my plug-in next to my bed. You have to cut off the original plug. You have to use one of these plugs that you make your own extension plug-in, because the two wires here, I stripped them and they're on the ground pin only. You do not want to put those wires to your two flat pins that are actually, well, one of those flat pins will actually have 120 volts on it, and you wouldn't want to be plugging that in and then putting your body on this, because you're gonna have more than inflammation problems. But what I did is I used this plug. I stripped these the two wires that are in here, and they're under this ground pin, and they're only going to this ground pin. And I used my Dremel. I cut off the two pins here, and I put a piece of tape so that when it's plugged into the wall, there's no way of the electricity actually making it into this plug unit anymore, because I am going to be putting my body on here, and this pin is a dead ground with this sheet. So the way I did it is that extension cord, I have it coming in here, and I stripped, if you can see this right here as I'm going, that's one long piece of stripped cable from that extension cord, and then the other wire, because there's two in here, the other wire is underneath here. I just kind of zigzag it so it touches more of it, even though all this foil tape is all grounded to itself. But that's how long I strip. And this windshield sheet that I bought, I cut it in half. So I cut it right here. It's cut in half, and I use that extension cord. I have the wire. I use foil tape, and I noticed that if I put the foil tape and then I put some duct tape over it, there's less chance of my foil tape starting to peel. So it lasts me about a month because I move around a lot. If you don't move around and you just put your foot or your calf on it and you don't roll around all the time like I do when I'm sleeping, it'll last you longer. But this is a cheap made homemade grounding sheet. I've been using this sheet for like 2 years now. I had a really bad numbness in the bottom of my feet, and my toes were starting to go numb, and now I have probably 90% of my feeling of my feet back. I have very little numbness underneath my feet now. And I also have an old injury, a motorcycle injury, where I tore off my right foot. I always had arthritis problems, especially when I'd wake up in the morning. I would limp for about half hour, 40 minutes, till I would get moving a little bit, and then it would kind of loosen up on me. And that was like for years and years, because it's been over 22 years since my accident. But since I've been using this grounding mat at night when I sleep, I wake up and I can walk pretty much normal now. Like, I still have the limited motion in my foot because of the injury, But the arthritis, I haven't had any arthritis issues with my ankle since I've been using this grounding mat. And just to show, here's my multimeter. I'm going to put it on continuity just to show. So if you touch these two, if I touch those two, I got like 1 ohm of resistance, which is like pretty much a dead short. So when I plug this into my ground pin in my wall, I only have the one hand here, so I'm hoping it still touches. But here, whenever you hear that, I'm almost like dead short. So anywhere on my sheet here, that pin is grounded. So when my body touches this sheet, I'm grounded. And that makes a balance of the electrical charge that my body kind of carries all day, because we're always wearing insulated shoes. I could be bare feet in this floor here and I wouldn't be grounded. It's grounding yourself to earth. So when you walk bare feet on a beach or on your lawn, that's actually helping you ground your body, and your body's somewhat getting back into balance. But if you can sleep all night grounded, your body gets all balanced, and it helps with inflammation throughout your whole body. You'd have to Google and find out more about grounding and earthing, but it is very interesting. And I know for sure that it's definitely helped my circulation into my feet over the last 2 years, and my ankle with the arthritis from a previous injury. So I hope this helps give some people an idea if they ever want to make their own little homemade grounding sheet. But just remember, you will have to keep changing the foil, because it's not as well made as the ones you buy online for a couple $100. Thank you.